Okay, y'all. So I just finished watch. Okay, y'all. So I just finished what? Okay, y'all. I just finished watching episode 6, The Whistle. I am your girl, Talisa Ray. What's up? How you doing, Ray of Sunshines? We are reviewing The Chi, season 1, episode number 6, The Whistle. I want y'all to know I'm so glad to see Kev and the boys back, because of course they were not in episode 5 at all. There was nowhere for them to fit into that episode. So yeah, the guns are stashed at Sunny's place, and Emmett walks in, and yeah, Q is all like, I got a job, let's let the boy decide. Sunny is like, wait a minute, hold on, Emmett, slow your roll, like, you need to calm down. Q is not really to be fucked with. But Emmett goes along with it, and he's like, yeah, I'll help you now. I'm not sure if that was the right decision. Okay, I'm not sure if it was the right decision. What do y'all think? Do y'all think that Emmett should have just been like, I just want to work. I just want to fry some chicken, fry some potatoes, make some mashed potatoes. I mean, make some French fries, some potato salad. Like, that's all I want to do. I don't want to do nothing else. What do y'all think? I think that maybe, just maybe, he's desperate enough at this particular time to want to do whatever he can to make money, to help out, to be a good father. Because as you can see, Emmett's dad is nowhere to be around. So I'm so glad to see Kevin back, because they provided a youthful element, of course, because they're young, but a nostalgic element, like make you remember what it was like to be a kid. And you see him trying to get all gussied up for Andria, all in Emmett's cologne that's at Keisha's house. And Keisha tried to drop some knowledge on her little brother. I'm all like, okay, Keisha, because you know what, it reminds me of my little brother. And I didn't do that for him while he was younger, but when he got divorced the first time, he only been divorced once. I was his wingman, so that kind of made me nostalgic and made me kind of miss my brother. I almost called his old raggedy ass, but I didn't. My brother's not raggedy, okay? He's a really good dude. Anyway, we see Brandon walking up to the house, right? Running from his run and, putting the stuff up. And inside the house is Jerica talking to Mom and Greavy about the sale of the house. And you can see that Brandon is unhappy with the continuance of the sale. You see it when he looks at it. He's disgusted or disappointed, maybe disheartened. Nonetheless, he doesn't like it. And when he goes in the house, what does he see? He sees Jerica. Jerica is now the family's new listing agent. Like, do you think that's kind of shady, though? Like, Mom, you didn't tell me that you were going to get my ex-girlfriend that you don't even like to list the house, because the other nigga was shady, is what Greavy say. But nonetheless, the mama should have said, listen, baby, I'm going to get Jerica and she's going to be here, because that is a fucking surprise in itself. I can't imagine walking in my house and seeing it. Excuse me. I can't imagine walking into my mama's house and seeing an ex there like, hey. Well, it was awkward. They gave them a moment to have a conversation, which was very much so awkward. Those awkward conversations after you just break up, but really still love each other, but don't really know what to do. Do I go left? Do I go right? Yeah, I made a mistake. Maybe. Oh, God. My heart palpitates. I can still feel the energy in the air because I love him. That is exactly what happened in that kitchen. And he's all like, I just want to get my clothes. No, you still want to hit that. You still want to hit that. And, shit. I mean, you still have the opportunity because we didn't see you fuck Sarah. So then, so I'm nervous about the guns and Emmett helping Q with the guns. But they pull up for a guns for cash event at the church where no questions are asked, where police officers are where the Chicago PD is accepting guns, community guns, no questions asked, and you'll get money or a gift card for it for turning it in. And they get all the cash and all the cards and the baked goods because they got a truckload full of guns. And then guess what? I'm gonna scoot up just a little bit to say Wallace walked up and the officer was like, well, And the officer was like, well, where did they get all these guns? And he was like, yeah, I'd like to know, but turns right around and makes a phone call to Trice because, you know, Wallace is the connect for the government guns. That was all in episode 4, which I did not review. I guess I better go back and review it for the 1,000th time that I said it. In addition, we see Tracy walking into the church. And when Tracy sees Q, Q's all like, Tracy. Tracy rolls her eyes. Listen, y'all. Tracy is Jason's dad. I mean, shit. Tracy and Q had a thing. Q is Jason's dad, his biological dad. I think that's the thing that drove him to Cuba. Because we see in a few more episodes, in a few scenes later, Q talking to Emmett about his life, like how he came to be, the whole thing with his dad and his brother, and how, you know, some shit came up and he had to go. And I think the shit that came up was partly Jason, and that's why he's so vested in finding out who Jason's killer is. Y'all with me on that? I really feel that down in my spirit. Anyway, when Tracy goes into the church, she goes into the church into a support group for mothers of, you know, murdered sons or murdered children, and it's not such a welcoming vibe. I mean, do you really expect them to be welcoming though? But I think that they should have been at least respectful. And I was a little taken aback by some of their antics. Number one, how they was like, "Hey girl, come in," or whatever the fuck she said. I was a little taken aback, but it was also realistic because it showed how different, how emotional losing a child by violence is. Like, that's real life, and those are real life groups. I'm sure that's really how that shit goes down. Like, bitch, you got publicized and my son got shot right here on the corner because he ain't no basketball player, no all-star. He ain't getting the recognition. So I could get all that. So I remember the mama's name now. The mama's name is Jada. So Jada goes to work and she is in trouble. They got cameras and shit all in the medicine room. Honey, they know that Jada had taken more than her share of what she required. She didn't realize that there was cameras everywhere. She went in there acting like she didn't know, and the white man said, "Did you know that there were cameras all over the campus?" Jada's like, fuck. I mean, you just deal with it. You know what I'm saying? We all make mistakes. We all do things that we think are helping someone else, and we kind of fuck up. Like, and that was her fuck up. Like, not thinking things through, not reading fucking memos. Had she read the memo, she would have known she couldn't have just taken the medications over the amount of medications required for Mr. James. Oh, I forgot to mention that when Ronnie was released by Cruz, Cruz told Ronnie, "I know what you did." Ronnie didn't deny it. He just walked away because Ronnie wanted Jason's phone. Like, so he just walked away. I'm all like, you just gave yourself away. Like, what? Ask me a million fucking questions. Like, I don't give a fuck. I am not going to say that I killed Coogie. You don't have no motherfucking proof. So I sit here all day long while you try and pin that shit on me. You don't have no proof. You just know that I'm the only person that knew that Coogie had robbed Jason. It's all speculation. I mean, good speculation, but it's all speculation nonetheless. Y'all, I look really bad, but listen, whatevs. So after that good advice that Keisha gave Kevin, we see them, Kevin, Papa Jake, I know his name now, Kevin, Papa Jake, Andria at the Wiz rehearsal. And Andria don't know her lines, and Papa like, she's stupid. Here we go again. She don't know her lines, and I'm all like, real shit though. That's irritating. And Papa goes off like, oh, blah, blah, blah. You don't know your lines. Learn your shit. Get your shit together. And Kevin is the knight in shining armor, and he's all like, man, chill. Which is something girls absolutely like. We like men to provide, to protect, and to profess that they love us. Like, Steve Harvey did get those 3 things right. Provide, protect, profess. Those are things that we want badly, immensely need. Innately, we look for that. Anyway, get off your soapbox, girl. So it seemed to work because he invited, it seemed to work because Andria invited Kevin and his boys to the skating ring. Y'all, them little kid crushes be so cute. Y'all remember, when was your first kid crush? Do you remember who it was that you liked first? What girl you wanted to kiss first, or guy you wanted to kiss first? Do you remember that first person you was like, oh, mine was Herb. I can't think of his last name. I was 10. I was 10. I think he was 12. Child, he had hazel brown eyes. Okay. Not my type now. Then we see Brandon at work, and the chef says, Brandon, we missing a case of fish. Find out who stole it. Well, of course, Brandon knows that it's Louise. And he tells Louise, we got to get it back. We got to put it back. We're going to make it right. Well, on his way out the door, he sees Sarah, and Sarah's all like, you know, don't you? Now, for some reason, he thinks that he has some bond with Sarah because they didn't have that sensual, passionate kiss. But they ain't do nothing else, and they ain't got no other kind of relationship. Her loyalty lies to the money that's being made at that restaurant to keep her lifestyle going, not even to her husband, okay? So when he said, yes, I know, and it was Louise, I knew then. I said, why would you tell her? She gonna tell her husband, okay? Like, why would you tell her? You trust her? You think y'all that cool? Well, you're not. So we might as well keep talking about this. And so they go to Louise's house, and the fish is gone, but the fish tacos is good. So they have to go get the money and figure out who and how to go buy some more red snapper. Well, when they go to the outdoor market, honey, who do they see but the motherfucker who pistol whips him? You know, in episode 2, 3, whichever one it was, he got his ass pistol whipped. The dude looked real square out here now. Like, he looked like he go to school, like he in college, like he trying to better himself. That night, he looked like a straight fucking cholo. Excuse me, y'all. Don't be mad at me. I don't mean to be stereotypical, but he did look like a vato, okay? And so when he saw him, I was like, really? That's your exchange? Like, my mom over here. Relax, dude. Where my motherfucking money? Like, really? What would y'all have done had you seen the nigga who pistol whipped you at the fish market, the outdoor fish market, so you can get some fish? He was like, let's just call it even, red snapper. No, I don't know. I probably would have turned that motherfucker upside down. You was on the ground, Brandon, with your little head all jacked up. Jerica was upset and saying, this ain't who you are. Like, get it together. Like, I don't think I would have let that slide so easy. Well, we might as well stay here. So when Brandon gets back with the fish, he's excited. He's all like, here's the fish. Like, excited about it. But Sarah and her husband, the chef, are sitting there. And he's all like, I don't want the fish. You know who did it, don't you? You know who did it, don't you? He said, it don't matter. It's the fish. Well, I can't use that fish. Like, I'm all like, okay, this too much. What's going to happen? Well, he was like, go fire Louise. Because like I told you just a minute ago, we knew that Sarah was going to tell her husband that it was Louise. And we need you to fire. And guess what? Guess what Brandon did? Brandon was like, I don't do that. I'm not doing that. That's what I'm not going to do. I quit. And takes the fish with him. Sarah runs out after him. I'm all like, bitch, what is wrong with you? And you mad. And now you chasing after Brandon. And Brandon's pretty much like, fuck you and this job. Fuck you and this job. Okay, let me go back because I know I done missed the gang of shit in between there. I talked about Q and Emmett's little history lesson, but the one thing I got out of it is when Q said, do you know who I am, Emmett? And Emmett was like, yeah, you a hustler. Q was like, yeah, I run shit. As a matter of fact, I used to run all of this shit, and something happened and I had to leave. I run shit. And he said that with so much conviction that though it's a TV show, I was like, that nigga runs everything and everybody. Baby, let me tell you. So right here in this moment, Q was like, we got one more thing to do. Emmett, you down the road? Emmett just said, yeah. I'm all like, hold up, Emmett. Hold the fuck up. We just don't be like, yeah, I'm down the road without knowing who I'm rolling with or where we are going. Now that you know that he runs shit, you should be running the other way. Like, if you with your homies or whatever, and they be like, okay, we got one more stop. You know who you fucking with. So you know whether or not you could ride with them or if it's going to be trouble or if it's just, oh, we going to the store. Like, no, Emmett don't even know, but he just told him he runs shit. Like, Emmett should have been like, you know what? I got to go get little EJ. I'm going to catch you later, Q. I know I owe you $100, but I hope all the stuff that I did earlier makes us even. Like, that's my opinion. Like, But then that's the grown-up me. That's the grown-up me with gainful employment. That's the grown-up me, you know, with knows how to think and figure some shit out. You know, that's the grown-up me, okay? I really want Ronnie to leave Tracy alone because Tracy has lost her son and she is very upset and hurt right now. And she's not considering Ronnie's feelings at all because he walks up and said, I saw Shantae and she's pregnant. And he was like, that. She was like, that might not even be her baby. As a matter of fact, Jason was embarrassed of you. Like, she breaks him down because he saw you drinking on the corner and he was embarrassed of you. Like, she went for the jugular. And I get it. He is the neighborhood wino. Like, but he clean and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, she broke him down with that. I felt for him for about 15 seconds. We saw Cruz ask about the fucking gun. Ask about the phone call, the 911 call. The person he asked actually is good friends with Wallace, so he knew that that wasn't the way to go. Like, go on about your business. Bye-bye. I'm going to go on. Yeah, you go handle your business. I'm going to handle mine. I don't care. But here we go. Pivotal moment. Trice goes to see Reg. Fucks Reg up. Like, what were you doing? How are these motherfuckers going into our house, taking our stash and killing everybody in there? Now I got a mess I got to clean up. Fucks him up, tells him if it happens again, listen, it's gonna be your life. Fuck Jake. Jake gonna get all fucked up too. Everybody gonna be fucked up. So don't fuck up again. That's pretty much what he said. So then, so Trice leaves. He goes to where he goes. But here we are looking at Q and Emmett, looking at Trice going to the barbershop. Q asks him, do you know who that is? He says, yes. Are you scared of him? Emmett says, no. Emmett should have said yes, okay? Emmett should have said, yes, I'm afraid. He is the top nigga in charge, the head nigga in charge. He got goons and shit. He running drugs and money and guns, and I don't want to be bothered. I'm scared. But he did. He said he wasn't. So he, you know, Q say, well, I want you to go take this stack of money and these gift cards and tell him, thank you for keeping the community safe. Emmett didn't make it in there. Emmett was literally shitting bricks as he was looking through the window like, I can't do this. But baby Q crazy than the motherfucker because he got out the car. He said, it's okay, young blood. It's cool. Goes in there, tosses the money, does a little hand clap thing like, oh, baby, do you understand what I tell you? Q ain't scared of shit, which scares me. Like, you in there with these niggas. And Trice is evidently scared of Q too because if he wasn't, Q would have been gone already, but Trice is afraid of Q. I think there's good reason for that. You saw that last episode with them silencers on them guns and killing all the people in the building, walking up in there and they never knew. Like, that kind of shit ought to scare you if it don't. So Kevin tells his mama, I want to go to the skating rink. She's all like, nah, who going? Papa, Jake? Oh, hell no. But the mamas say, well, we'll take you. We'll go too. Kev's like, nah, it's cool. Nah, he's like, that's the only way you're going. So they go to the skating rink. We also see Ronnie passed out. I'm all like, is he passed out from the gunshot wound? Or is he passed out because he high off some shit or drunk off some shit? I think it's the gunshot wound. I think the crazy man, what's his name, Merrick, is probably going to help him out. We'll probably see that on episode number 7. When they get to the skating rink, you know, Kev says, hey, Andria, do you want to skate? She's all like, no, maybe later. Like, oh, stuck-up girls do. Like, no, it's okay. Like, I'm going to string you along, pull you along, honey. We learned that early on when you cute. String them along a little bit, just like boys learn early on. Play games and fuck their heads up. Like, because pretty much outside of Jake wanting to whoop Corey's ass because his brother was from the rival gang, I was like, child, I do remember wanting to fight, you know, being a little gangbanger myself. I remember that, but it ain't that serious. That's me as an adult. But me as a young child, I used to be like, cuz, where you from? Like, child, wouldn't bust a grape. Not at that age, wasn't gonna bust nothing. But wasn't scared of shit, which is stupid to me. That's how you know I'm a little crazy. Wasn't scared of shit. Now, I'm all like, no, I don't want to go to jail. No, I'm gonna walk away from this. Don't back me in a corner, though. So, Jake's crazy ass has an idea. Look, ask Maisha to skate. Makes all the girls if you ask somebody else, the girls will get jealous, and that'll be what it is. And really, he might have had, he was on to something, because, you know, you see what you like with somebody else, you do get a little jealous. But I think Maisha really likes him, and I think Kev kind of digs her just a little bit because she cool as fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be honest with you. I was Maisha. Okay, I didn't like the boys like that, but I was the one that wasn't so attractive to the boys. I was taller than the boys. I was a little heavy to be, you know, 10, 11, 12, 13, a little more well endowed, taller than everybody, and I was a bit of a bully, like real like tomboyish, play in the dirt, fight boy. So I was Maisha, and I totally related to her liking somebody because there was this one boy that I used to like, Sean Scarborough. Every year, in the beginning of the year, he would let me be his girlfriend, and then I couldn't be his girlfriend no more because I was, I guess, ugly to him. Look back on that, Sean Scarborough looks like Skeletor from He-Man. Like, what the fuck was I thinking? Well, it worked. He walked up, and she was like, Andria was like, oh no, Kev, maybe later. He was like, Maisha, would you like to skate? She said yes, and they skated. He was like, she was like, I know you like Andria. He was like, yeah, she cute, but you cool. You know, you cool, and she believed him. We always want to believe the shit they tell us. And Andria was jealous and said, I want to apologize, and apologize with a kiss, and was like, and Kev's all, I'm gonna call, I'm gonna talk to you later. Like, that's some fucked up shit. Like, I'm all in my feelings about that for Maisha. I really am. I really am. She had her little feelings hurt. Last few things that we see are Q drops Emmett off and gives him some money. Emmett gets home and sees his mother crying. Because why? We didn't see it, but we knew what was implied. Jenna got fired from her job from stealing drugs. I mean, there's no way around it. You can't steal narcotics. Habituates from your job and not get caught. You understand what I'm saying? So she got fired. He's in there. The door knocks, and it's Tiffany, EJ's mama, talking about she want her baby back. The fuck you say? Where you been, bitch? It's been months since we last seen you. You frolicking around and shit. I done got attached. My mama done got attached. She looking like, what the fuck? So now we getting a double blow. The mama got fired. Now you want your baby back, and he mine. I probably would have been like, bitch, no. Like, what would you have done? Or would you have been like, here's your baby. She already disappeared. She gonna go and disappear with little EJ again. Ooh. Now, the shit is gonna hit the fan. Q gets back to Sonny's, and Sonny is laid out on the floor. Shot. Killed. Dead. And who's in there but dumbass Reg? Reg done lost his motherfucking mind. Does he not know what he's doing? Does he not realize if Trice is not fucking with him, neither should you? This is gonna be good. We got 3 episodes left, and I'm gonna be on time with all 3 episodes the following Monday. It's gonna come on Sunday. I'm gonna be ready on Monday. I'm telling y'all because it's time to see the shit hit the fan. I still think that Tracy and Q are both. I still think that Q is Jason's daddy. Okay, I want to see what happens to dumbass Reg. Don't you? I want to know what happens with Emmett and Tiffany. We got to see some snippets. Tiffany and ran off with the baby. That's what it say. I want to see how resourceful Brandon is. Is Sarah gonna come trying to crawl back to him and help him out? Or is Jerica gonna really get together? Like, I missed that whole little segment with Jerica, him going to the house and having a little chit chat with Jerica. Wasn't that really important? Because, you know, didn't shit come from it, okay? But maybe I'll have to bring it up again later because it'll make some sense. Anyway, we are done reviewing this episode. Tell me what you think down below in the comments. If it's your first time visiting, go ahead, click the subscribe button, glow up, be a ray of sunshine, and since you're there already, click the notification bell so you're alerted of all the videos that I upload. I am your girl, Talisa Ray. Thank you so much for watching this review of The Chi, Season 1, Episode number 6, The Whistle. Hugs and kisses and lots of love. I'll see you on the next video.